Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nia. Today, I will present an article entitled Improving Reading Skill Through Effective Reading Strategies by Julia. This presentation explains how reading strategies can help students understand text better. Introduction. Background. Reading is one of the most important English skill. It helps students get information and learn new knowledge. However, many students still have difficulty understanding what they read. Because of that, teachers need to use effective reading strategies to improve student reading comprehension. Purpose of the study. This study has three purposes. First, to improve student reading comprehension. The second, to teach effective reading strategies. And the third, to find out if these strategies help students understand text better. The next slide, research question. The research has one main question. The question is, can reading strategies improve student reading comprehension? This question become the main focus on the study. Okay, the next slide is literature review. Reading strategies are techniques that help students understand a text. Good readers read actively, think while reading, connecting ideas, and find important information. These strategies make reading easier and more actively. Next slide is reading strategy 1 is predicting. So the first strategy is predicting. Predicting it means guessing what will happen before or during reading. Students can use the title, pictures, keyword, and their previous knowledge. This strategy makes reading more interesting and helps students stay focused. The second strategy is visualizing. It means creating pictures in our mind while reading. Students imagine the characters, places, and events that help them understand the story better and remember the information longer. Next slide is making connection. The third strategy is making connection. Students connect the text with their own experience, another text, or real life. This makes reading more meaningful and easier to understand. The fourth strategy is summarizing. Students identify the main ideas and the most important information. After that, they explain the text in a shorter form. This helps them remember the text and improve comprehension. The fifth strategy is questioning. Students ask questions before, during, and after reading. Asking questions helps students think critically and understand the text more deeply. Last strategy is inferring. Inferring means finding the hidden meaning in a text. Students use clues from the text and their own knowledge. This helps them students to understand ideas that are not directly written. Okay, for the next slide is research design. The research used action research. This study was conducted in a language class. The main goal was to improve student reading comprehension through reading strategies. The next is participant. The participants were 14 intermediate level students in a integrated skill courses. They learn and practice reading strategies for several weeks. Next is data collection. The research collected data using a reading awareness survey, the Meta Comprehension Strategy Index, reading activities, and classroom observation. These tools help measure student progress. Next slide is research procedure. The research follow four steps. The first is planning, the second is acting, the third is observing, and the last is reflecting. During the study, students practice the secret reading strategies every week. The next slide is findings. The result show positive improvement. Students become more active readers, understood text better, use reading strategies independently, and improve their reading comprehension. Next is discussion. The student improve become they practice regularly. They also use different reading strategies, connected ideas while reading, and to more critically these activities make reading easier and more enjoyable. Okay, the next slide is recommendation. The researcher recommend that teachers teach reading strategies regularly, give students many reading activities, encourage active reading, and help students practice independently. Okay, the next is conclusion. In conclusion, the studies show that effective reading strategies can improve student reading comprehension. Strategies such as predicting, visualizing, making connections, summarizing, questioning, and inferring help students understand text more easily. Teachers should use this strategy to help students become better and more confident readers. Next slide is reference. These are the reference used in this presentation. The main source is the article by Julia published in Procedia Social and Behavioral Science in 2013, along with several supporting references related to reading strategies. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.